So we found sharp knives. That's not a pan. You just said I need a pan and you came back with a plastic bowl. See? Man, they don't know what they want.
Oh yeah, we know what we want.
Yeah, well, apparently it's not the right thing. That's not a pan.
No, that's...
Shut up.
After you wash it, you gotta fat. You do leave some fat because the fat's what gives it the flavor and
Okay.
But this is the fat you don't want.
And that's the fat you do.
Yeah, you want to leave some fat on.
Okay.
Like a good steak, you want it well marbled. But you do have to cut some fat away.
Okay. Just for the record, chicken is not marbled. He didn't mean that literally.
No, I said just like a good steak, you want it well marbled.
Yeah, I'm saying, but there are some folks out there who don't know these terms, and they will go out looking and asking somebody, their butcher, could you please give me a well-marbled chicken?
You use the marbles. That is not it.
Yeah, no.
Oh man, that's too hard. Still half frozen. And you do want to cut away the excess skin. And the only reason you want to cut away the excess skin is because you want your meats to cook evenly. And excess skin might add flavor, but it takes away from your cooking process.
Junior,
Yes.
don't forget, I want the Flintstones.
Yeah, I got two.
Okay.
Two in there for
All
you,
right.
in case you want more than one.
Yeah, which I probably will. There's breakfast and then there's dinner. I'm just saying.
Again, you don't want that.
So
And the reason the grocery stores do that is because they charge you by the pound.
the reason that grocery stores do what?
Leave all that fat.
Oh,
Charge you by
okay.
the pound. So if you have the time and you know the butcher at the grocery store, you can take and ask him to cut your chickens for you,
Okay.
or your steaks, or whatever it is that you have. But you better have a relationship with them, otherwise they don't want to do it. Cry like a bunch of pansies.
And a relationship, for those young people who don't understand this, does not mean that it's a person that you sleep with. It just means that you
Well,
know,
it
you freak.
depends
No,
on-
Jet, don't listen to Frank. I will do
yes.
the commentary on the sidebars. Don't listen to Frank. It merely means a place that you frequent well enough that they know you.
When you're trimming your fat, you're going to get a little bit of meat, so trim it as best you can and leave as much meat as possible. And again, that's mainly for your steaks.
Okay.
What's that, Dad?
Is it on the tray over there?
Yes, right next to you. You want to reheat it? Oh, okay.
I think that means you drank it all. And you need more.
I had nothing to do with it.
So, question
Yes.
for the novices out there. You said that most of them are defrosted, they defrosted sitting out. But because your mother tried to help you and threw ice cubes on them, so there's still, some of them are still frozen.
Yes,
Can
yes,
you
yeah.
barbecue frozen meat?
You can, but you better barbecue it slow, because if you barbecue it at a high temperature, all you're doing is killing the flavor, and your meat's going to come out tough.
Okay.
And part of the cleaning process, you get these loose bones like this, and you already know. Make sure you get those bones out, because once the meat softens up when you're cooking, you will choke.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what cleaning is.
Okay. You got one more that you can clean?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I've been trying to focus on you and the chicken, but I'm thinking I better focus on the chicken for the next one. Okay, here we go. I'm just focusing on the chicken, so talk us through.
Yeah, same thing. Just run your finger. If it's loose, you work it out of there. If it's not loose, you're good. That's loose. Where's the other one? And that's loose. Okay? So you want to get it out of there.
Okay, so you don't choke.
Especially the little children's. all this extra here, that just adds to the cost. And it wastes cooking.
Just so you know, future reference, that's my favorite part of the chicken.
What?
You just took the neck off?
No, I didn't take the neck off.
Yeah,
Here's the
you
neck.
did. No, the big, that you took like half the neck off.
I'm gonna cook with this one, guys. You need to, what you do right now?
Uh-huh.
Put it put it in some little bag.
Uh-huh.
Little bag.
Uh-huh.
Put it on the side.
Okay.
Let it grease up. Don't squeeze.
Uh-huh.
If you need some, stuff some grease and use that grease.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, so,
Okay. Oh,
so
wait.
we're just about good.
He's so fat. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Checking it for loose bones.
Okay. And you're taking off more fat?
Yep.
Okay.
Fat and feathers.
Fat and feathers.
Because whoever bought this paid for fat and feathers.
And I am innocent. It was not me.
Yeah.
I go to the
Bone.
health food store and get my meats. Because they have an awesome seafood, poultry, and a butcher. The butcher is awesome.
Oh, is he? Is it a she?
It's a he. Actually, they're he's. There's 4 of them. There's the father. Yeah, there's the father and his son, and then his 2 son-in-laws. Nice.
Okay. We are done. Now, if you don't clean it, this is what you're cooking and eating.
Yeah. And then you wonder why you get the runs.
Now,
Or fat.
little secret. Yes, I learned that in class, but Dad showed me all that.
Really? Okay, he was good for something. He's a smart guy.
I'm not going
You
there.
love chicken? Mm-hmm. Tip of the beef to the behind. I need to hold it.
Oh, dear Lord, from the beak to the behind, he loves all of it.
Yeah, chicken's one of the few things that you can really eat like that.
Yeah.
Chicken toes are delicious. Oh, yeah.
Chicken what?
Toes.
I never had
toes?
chicken feet. Is that what you're talking about, chicken feet? Yeah. Don't they make it a soup? There's a soup with chicken feet, right?
it's a
Yeah, I've
soup.
heard of it.
You can make your broth, you can make your stocks,
Uh-huh.
all that stuff.
All
But
right.
I've never eaten just the feet because to me it was not enough bone. But mother-in-law, oh man,
Like frying, 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 frying,
Uh-huh.
goes up.
Wow.
That's good.
Wow.
yeah,
My favorite part of the chicken is the gizzards and the hearts.
yeah.
I made some the other day. Oh, man.
But you can't find it in the store, right? I love it.
Mm-hmm.
In the store. They get it all.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
What is it?
What they
get it all.
yeah, they get it when it comes in and they butcher it all up. They keep the gizzards and the hearts. Well, you can always find livers, but the gizzards and the hearts, yeah. Yay!
Where's chicken back there? We don't have no chicken backs.
Mm.
It's not worth it. This is not worth it.
Depending on how much time you have,
Yes.
you just continue the cleaning process. Put all the feathers out and all the.
Now, back in the day, Dad used to burn it. He used to stand there. Remember the fireplace match, the long matches?
Yes.
And Dad would stand over the counter with all the chicken after he cut it up and cleaned it, and he would burn the feathers off of them.
Yep.
They still do that. Back home.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, I used to watch him stand there and burn. I was to say, why is he burning it? Just fry it already. But that's why he was getting the feathers off.
You know
It's
what airline
cute.
cuts are, right?
Who?
You know what airline cuts are, right?
Who? Explain, please, chef.
Airline cuts is when you have your chicken
Chicken.
and you have your wings and you cut it and you leave a bit of the bone in from the breast. You roll that bone back and then you roll that meat back so you have the breast sticking out. It's just a fancy cut. That's
Huh. No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's
I'll have to
called an
buy
airline
a...
cut.
Actually, I have a whole chicken in there. I'll have to defrost it this week, and you can show me. My favorite thing is butterflying. Remember we were talking about how we it was like I remember when chef was like, now pay close attention because if you're really good, you can get 8 pieces of chicken out of one whole chicken. And I was like, excuse me? Don't you mean like 10 to 12 pieces? And he's like, no, 8. And I got to do the demo, and I had 12 pieces of chicken. Yes. And he was like, how did you? No, I was like, I wanted to say, like, when you're African American, honey, you can work a chicken. You can feed a whole family off a chicken.
Yes.
But I was just like, well, I just watched my dad over the years. But that was fun because they were just so amazed I could get that many pieces of chicken out of one, whole bird. Yep. You need my dad to come up in here. He can show you something about chicken.
Oh, I may half my seasoning went out. But that's okay.
It would do what now?
Half my seasons went.
Oh, what a waste. Do some more.
Anyways, you take your seasonings and you just put it in here.
Let's say, get that water out of there.
Yeah, I forgot to pat it dry before I did this.
Yep.
That's okay.
Chef, you need to make some more.
I might have to.
Yeah, because we need it. Because the whole point is, the other thing is, Chef, do you agree that if you actually barbecue correctly, you don't need barbecue sauce?
Absolutely.
Thank you. And this is the point we're trying to prove today.
Hence is the dry roll.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So, are you making more or what?
Yeah, I'll make some more.
Okay.
Because I forgot to dry it.
Pat it dry. Always do
Pat it
that.
dry, yeah.
Always pat your chicken dry after you clean it. Well, wash it, rinse it first after you clean it, and then pat it dry, and then put your rub
The
on.
reason for that is that helps hold the rub. But as you see, it's still holding fairly well. But I'll make some more.
Yeah, and try not to talk to your sister and your dad, and that way you won't forget what you're doing.
Or put half of it in the sink.
Yes. Yes, bye. Goodbye, seasonings. Goodbye.
Look, turn the camera off.
Yeah, just scrape it up. Right? Turn the camera off.
Anyways, that's the process.
Right. Oh, and never ever season chicken in your sink.
No.
I grew up watching my mom and dad do that. They would put it in the sink, and never ever do that.
Do it in the sink if you want to, but clean the sink before and after.
Okay, that's Jay. I'm just telling you what I've read and what I've learned is that anything metal, you don't want you unless they treat metal now. The bowls, the metal cooking bowls, that's fine. But your sink is not treated with the same product. Yes.
The stainless steel, not metal stainless steel.
But don't put it in your sink.
Okay.
That's like you
Saying
put
that, you're right.
hot water in the sink and soak it in hot water in the sink and stuff. It's 47 billion to the germs right by
Yeah.
the tip of that thing.
Yep.
And they get your food.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. He said don't soak your chicken in the sink in hot water because there's a billion germs that are hanging around that sink that are just waiting to get in that food.
And the water's not hot enough to do that anyway.
Yeah, if you can put your hand in it, it's not hot enough.
If you put your hand in it and you scream and your hand bubbles up, you're good to go.
What was that? What was that?
Stay.
Oh, okay.
Where are her
What?
towels?
Right back over there where you were?
Right over there?
The last drawer. Are they empty? Go look in the. She probably washed them last night. They're in the laundry room.
Okay. I'll be right back.
what we look for.
He's looking for some hand towels. All right. Okay, so this is like segment. That was 3.